Okay, everything is fine. Sorry. Panic. OBS was having a tizzy fit. Never mind. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this game. It looks exciting and I've forgotten all about it. And there's a fish. I'm excited. Oh gosh, crying out loud. Oh gosh. Somehow I managed to change scene in the middle of it. Sorry about that. My giddy frickin' aunt. This has been the least professional start to a video ever. Oh gosh. Right, this is a freaky mouse. Let's just get on with the game. For crying out loud. I don't even know how I did that. Never mind. Sheesh. Okay. I should emphasize the fact that I downloaded this game ages ago and have completely forgotten everything that was written about it. So we appear to be in some sort of a hellscape. Floating islands everywhere. Oh. With some form of tear in the space-time continuum, I'm guessing it is. In the sky above this palace. Goodness. I'm honestly not sure what to say. I really should. Why does one of those clouds look like Africa? Right, that's probably a sentence that's never been said before. I should probably actually play games the same day I download them, not download them one weekend and play them in the middle of the next week. Okay, is that a planet or an eyeball? And where's the fish? Where's the fish from the menu? I miss the fish from the menu. Not just because I'm really hungry. Okay. So, we're in a temple. And I have no idea why. I have no idea what the temple is to. Presumably to some form of deity. Ah! Hi, friend. I'm gonna sincerely hope that that is an arm and not a tentacle. Hello? Speak. How? Enter? Space? Oh, I can jump. But goodness, I have a heck of a jump on me. What am I supposed to say? What? Oh, isn't it E to interact? Oh, yes, sorry, E is interact. I'm being an utter muppet and forgetting the words. Fish. I want a fish. Okay, I'm very glad that I'm not one, because you are a bit gropey for my tastes, friend. Okay, so we have been sent on an errand to suddenly discover that this water is frozen. Okay, we have been sent on an errand to the fish shop to find ourselves a fish. Okay. Goodness, I decided to record this evening because I was feeling better. I'm not entirely sure that was a wise decision. What? Wow, I'm actually amazed I managed that. Usually I fail miserably at these sorts of things. Hi, friend. I can barely even make out what you are. You are a demon. A new face. Perhaps you have come through the however under the sun you're supposed to pronounce that. The Iketsuki, perhaps? I don't know. Is that the name of this portal thing up here? Is that what that's called? Goodness, I'm confused. Okay, what's this? Why is there a massive spiky dildo sitting on the ground? Okay, I am infinitely confused. And yet somehow, upon being presented with whatever under the sun this is, I have managed to become more confused. Okay. Nice seeing a game with some platforming in it. That's something I haven't seen in a long time. It's especially nice since they're all, yeah, oh gosh. A lot of the indie horror games I've been playing recently have been built up around this haunted PS1 theme that's been going around on itch.io for a little while, and it's nice to see a game that actually has some platforming in it, because back in those days platforming was a big part of games, so it's nice to see that being implemented into the games. What's a star seed? I have a horrifying feeling I already know what most of the internet thinks a starseed is, but never mind that for the time being. Can I jump over there? No, there's no way I can make that, but there's something else there. What's this? Behind our mutual friend. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh goodness. I think I might be dead. Yep, I'm definitely dead. Question is do I still have the starseed or not? That's the big question that everyone has on their lips. Never quite understood you could have a question on your lips. Where I come from, you have lipstick and, I don't know, bean sauce and not much else. But anyway. Let me have another go trying to get on this thing, and hopefully this time I won't make it. I couldn't even get through my sentence about saying I wasn't going to make a fool of myself, or I made an utter fool of myself. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, third time's a charm. What could possibly go wrong this time? Oh gosh. Maybe I should be grateful most indie games at the moment aren't including platforming, because it seems I'm pretty darn terrible at it. Right. I'm actually gonna wait and try again in a moment. Oh well, I didn't see another one of you there. Right. You see, the thing that's throwing me, right, is that the sprint button works in the air as well as on the ground. So you can start moving but not be sprinting, and then jump, and then press the shift in order to start sprinting to then move faster, which I find very disconcerting, because when you start jumping you're not going to be able to, you know, start moving faster of your own, like, volition. It's not quite how physics works. I'll admit I don't have any direct qualifications in physics, but I'm pretty sure that's not how physics work. Live. I am never going to complain about my commute to the local pizzeria in comparison to this chap's commute to the local fish shop. Never again. Okay. Ah, a blue one. Okay. So we had the red thing, which was the star seed. Now we've got this blue thing, which is another star seed, only a blue one instead of a red one. Okay. What do either of these have to do with anything? Why do I care about these? And can I fall down here without breaking my neck? Yes, I'm fine. I have thighs of steel. What are you panicking about? Calm down. It's all going to be fine. Oh, gosh. This isn't going to be fun because I'm not high enough. Well, give us a moment. I'll get back to somewhere, wherever it is these starseeds are going. I frankly happen to glow. Unless the starseeds are involved with this thing. Maybe? No, I'm going to assume that that's completely incorrect. I'm starting to think that looks more like a moon now. No, I don't think this chap's going to be interested in the star seeds, wherever under the sun they are, but, seeds lost in the garden, put seeds in orbs, bring fish to me. Okay, you could have mentioned that earlier, mate, but never mind. 1 out of 10 on your communication in this application, my friend. So... Oh! Okie dokie. I just remember that in the readme it said something about pressing tab. So, here I am, I suppose. Yes? Have? Do you want? Did I do good or did I do bad? I have honestly no idea what's going on. Does that open up more doorways or more pathways? Was that there before? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever what is going on. Poof. Okay, well that's all very nice and pretty. I'm just slightly confused how it helps. So I've had 2, the ruby and the sapphire, and presumably I need 4 more, and if I find them, and I give them to the orb, that will release as a fish, and we can, what's that? Was that just something clipping through the wall? It's probably something just clipping through the wall, isn't it? Yeah, that'll give us a fish that we can then give to Mr. Grabby Arms, Mr. Gropatron 3000, and he will... I have no idea, if I'm honest. Oh. Grab. Oh. Each of them turns into a fish. Wait, am I just walking through the water then? Because I'd be willing to swear this water's glass. I don't know. I've found the best thing to do with these games is to not even bother trying to figure out what's going on, because frankly you just hurt yourself. Right, are you happy now, mate? Fish? Fish? You like fish? It looks like a very bony fish to me. I'm not entirely sure I'd be too pleased with that, but okay, the Sarlacc pit has eaten its dinner. Happy now? Beautiful, beautiful shine. Very glad you're pleased. Now what? I want a red fish. A red fish would be beautiful. Okay, I don't think I have a red fish. I don't think you're going to be very pleased with this one, but I'm going to try anyway. Just in case. I would assume, I would have thought that the sapphire would have made a blue fish, and the ruby would have made a red one. Feed it a seed to turn it red. Okay, so I need to put my seeds in the fish and that will make him go red, will it? Is that how this system works? Right. Okay, my head is spinning. Okay, so let's have a wee nosy around here to see if I missed anything, if there's any other pathways or anything else that we could interact with that might give us access to more areas where we can find this red seed. Do I still have this though? Yes, I do. Okay, maybe I don't need anything else actually. Can I give this to you then? Does that make you happy? I can't seem to get it back now, so I'm hopeful. I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not convinced this is working. Oh, hang on. That may have worked, it may not have worked. It may have just, like, run out of time and despawned it back into my inventory. What if I now pick up the... Oh, I can't. Goodness! What if I, instead, bang my head against the wall a bit longer, what if I put it on the floor and then feed it its thing? Give. There we go. Right. Have this. Give. Wait. I'm trying, mate. He doesn't seem very cooperative about taking it and putting it in his face. Yes, I am rather confused because I can't open my inventory while I've got the fish in my hand, so... I don't know. Let me try putting you back in here for a moment. What if I take this and I put it back in here? Will that make another fish? Will that make this fish red? Yeah, I've produced another fish, but I haven't made a red one. I've just put this in front of you? Hey? That's hopeful. That's an animation I haven't seen before, unless he's just broken his neck or something. We did it. Kind of. I do wish you'd stop flipping your tail around in that particular area of my body, but never mind. That's fantastic. We actually set ourselves a goal and we succeeded at something. I feel like we could have done this a lot more simply with a bucket of red paint, but whatever, to each their own, I suppose. just the fleshy coloured nature of the tentacle, of the appendage, that rather gets to me. Happy now? Beautiful. Yes, very beautiful. What else do you want? A bluefish. A bluefish would be wonderful. Yes, okay. So, I was doing it right the first time, I just didn't do it quite right. So if I take this blue sapphire, right, and I put it directly in front of your tutor, like that. Do I still have the red one? Yes, I do. So it would seem I have an infinite number of gemstones that I can secrete out of my backside. Fantastic. That reminds me of the cover art of an old game, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. But my word, is it accurate, or the statement that I have just given. Maybe you are familiar with it. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm not entirely sure in the sensibilities of feeding live squirming fish to crazy monsters. I don't know. You are kind. Take this, you can jump many times. Oh, you're right, I can. I can go jump, jump, jump. Ah. I know where this will get me. I know what this is useful for. Interesting. So I must say, this is lovely having a platforming and puzzle-based game that I'm actually vaguely capable of doing for once in my life. That's very nice. It makes a lovely change. So, 1, and 2, and 3. Excellent. So there's something down there in the darkness. There's also something up there. But I'm not convinced. Okay, yeah, I can use it for a fair amount of vertical movement as well, so let me try and get this pink one. Gosh. It's my own fault, isn't it, for saying something about a platformer that I'm vaguely decent at. Never mind. Give us a minute. We'll get it done. Do I still have my didgeridoo-dah? Yes, I still have my didgeridoo-dah. Excellent, I would be lost without it. Shove off, didgeridoo-dah. And 2, and 3. Right. Let us have another try. So that presumably is that one, I'd guess. The pink one. There we are. A bit of a squeeze, but 'twas managed. Excellent. Right. I'm going to try and get back onto this thing, which I have absolutely, well, no hope of doing. So I'm going to completely give up and jump on this instead. Even though I clearly overshot that, meaning I could have reached it. I know. I know. I'm an idiot, but you know, this is my channel. What did you honestly expect? Anyway, sorry, I think I should wallop the microphone then. Let's jump down here because I can't be bothered to stand around waiting for that thing all day. Have a look and see what we can find here. Oh, an emerald. An emerald one. Very nice. Oh, I'll have that. Thank you. Ugh. There's something about this architecture that's very unsettling. Very biological and icky. Right, I'm hoping this is a circuit that goes all the way around, which will save me from having to go back. I'm hoping that's the case, but with no promises. Nothing's ever certain in these games. Right. Poof. Ugh, greasy fingers. Another friend? No, no more friends to talk to. But more star seeds. Okay, can I slip around the side here? Find out what's on the other side. More architecture. I do find myself wondering who would be crazy enough to build anything here. There must have been flatter ground someplace else where you could have built. Mind you, maybe this was the only place to get planning permission for. Who knows? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice and easy there. Remember what the buttons are, old boy. Oh, gosh. This could take time. For some reason, my brain thinks that I should be tapping shift and holding down jump, which I really ought to be. I really ought to be doing it the other way around. There we are. Still have no idea why there's a massive gaping butthole in the sky, but never mind, I'm not here to question the massive gaping butthole in the sky, I'm here to get on with life. Okay, this seems vaguely final looking. Massive tree stumps. I ain't gonna question it. I ain't gonna question nothing. What? I know I said I wasn't going to question anything, but seriously, what? What is going on? What is the point of this small little cubby hole? I have no knowledge of these things. There's going to be a secret in one of them. I can feel it. I can sense it in my... Never mind where I can feel it. I can feel it somewhere. Right. I feel like that would be secret, but... Nah, ain't nothing here. Oh, well, never mind, I'm gonna... Yeah, this is wood. This is wooden. Most strange architecture. Oh, well, never mind. I'm realising the bus is stopping, so I'd best get off. Gosh. Good. Thank you. Why am my hands so greasy? What? Now where? Up there? You're joking, aren't you? No, you clearly aren't, because that's clearly extremely doable. I'm just a complete idiot and coward. I mean, we already knew that, but, you know, it's nice to have these things confirmed with scientific evidence, isn't it? He says, realising that that isn't a slope and he can't land on it. Till he realises that he can land on it because he's just that much of a pro. Even though pros don't talk to themselves like frickin' lunatics. Okay, now what? I guess I'm going down here now. Whee! Splat, he broke all his legs and died a horrifying death. Lovely. Okay, is there anything else on this island I should be concerned about? I suppose not. Okay, I now have all of the star seeds, and I don't know what either of them are, but I have the star seeds now, so I suppose I shall return to the orb, the pond thing. Good stuff. Okay. So, does my friend have any new requests for me now that I've been able to go and access all those extra areas? Garden is now a chasm. Jump far. Find more seeds. I want a bright fish. Okay, if you insist. Okay, so I've gone and found all of the seeds, so now presumably I can feed my friend a bright seed. This is the tourmaline, or however under the sun you're supposed to pronounce that, seed. Okay, so this presumably will produce another fish, which I can then feed the purple star and give to him, and that will make him very happy. I find myself reminded of a story from history. Goodness, I could have made that sound a bit more exciting, couldn't I? Anyway, there was this whole story about tulips, and how tulips were highly prized by the upper class of Europe. So people were breeding them, and, well, if you breed animals, if you breed plants, I don't know. Anyway, they were crossing different species of plants together in order to try and produce different colours, so they could produce exciting new varieties of tulip. Thank you, it shines beautifully. Yes, it does indeed. Anyway, so they bred these black ones, and they were considered the best of the best. I just have a funny feeling we're doing the exact same thing with these fish. And you might think that's absolutely fine. What's wrong with the black tulips? What's wrong with the purple fish? The only problem is that the black tulips caused an enormous economic crisis throughout the vast majority of Northern Europe, as it then was, which caused an awful lot of damage. I'm kind of scared we're going to do something similar. Anyway, I suppose I'll go and make a green one now. He's on some sort of an eco-friendly scheme at the minute, and has decided he wants everything to be green, and as such we have produced him a green, flapping, arrow-shaped, extremely bony-looking meal. Fantastic. Green! Thank you. I was going to say with your extraneous capitals, but actually it's your inconsistent font size. Now what? I used to see far so many colours, but now... Now what? Could you bring me a purple fish? I would like to see a purple fish. Oh, well, there's me making generalizations about creepy tentacle gropey monsters. He's not eating them. That's why we're bringing them to him alive. Well, that's the wrong one. Oh boy, that's a pink fish, you great goose. But, oh, well, it doesn't matter, but, you know. Which seed you give it to them doesn't actually affect the colour of the fish, so it doesn't matter. But, no, he just wants to have some friends. Maybe he's building up an aquarium or something, some sort of a sea life centre, so hoping to attract a bit more tourism into his nation. I don't know. There's me making assumptions and assuming he wanted to eat them or murder them. Actually, mind you, he did say delicious the first few times, so maybe my generalisations were justified. Imagine if food really worked that way. Like, we've all heard the phrase, you are what you eat. But imagine if it was you are just the colour of whatever it is you've eaten. I'd probably be... What would I be? A funny mottled yellow colour from all of the chips and Pringles that I constantly eat. Or quite possibly just a slightly lumpy brown colour from all of the chocolate I eat. Who knows? Certainly not green. Beautiful. I don't know how I'm able to understand his Wookiee-like speaking. This world used to be beautiful. I am sorry. I want a goldfish. It will give you my treasure. I'm assuming that's what one of these are. But, okay. I'll go and get you a goldfish. At least that's one type of fish that actually exists in the universe. Never mind. Even though my goldfish were never gold, they were silver. I still haven't worked that one out, but never mind. They're also massive. I thought goldfish were supposed to be small. Like, I thought they were supposed to be small and gold. That's like the definition of a goldfish. But mine were massive and silver. I wasn't very bright back in those days. Not to imply that I am now, but I was even less so back then. I don't know. Maybe they weren't goldfish. Maybe they were silverfish. I haven't got a clue. Excellent. The operation was a success, and we have turned this into a golden fish. Wonderful. I honestly didn't think I was going to be spending my Wednesday afternoon feeding a sarlacc monster varying different colours of fish, but never mind. At least he's racially inclusive. We have to argue that, if nothing else. You know, he's not exactly turned anyone down, so that's very nice of him. That's very 21st century of him. So what's this mystical treasure you told me about? Goodness, that certainly looks treacherous. Treacherous. Oh, I didn't even see there was something that was supposed to go in the middle. Well, Tom, I appreciate that. They are all beautiful. I thank you for the colours, even if you didn't spell it properly. This seed is very powerful, very dangerous. Will make the most beautiful fish. And let me guess, you want to eat that as well. This will be last request. Please, the most beautiful fish will make me happy. Yeah, that's how life goes, isn't it? You want something, and all of a sudden you don't want it anymore, but then you want something that's even better, and just keeps going, and then asks the vicious cycle, and you end up being miserable for the rest of your life. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, feeding fish to crazy monsters while going slowly insane. That's my Wednesday afternoon. Sheesh. I'm not entirely sure I'd describe this as the most beautiful fish. It's certainly the most visually active fish I've seen in a good long time. Okay, here you are, mate. And once again, it is devoured into the belly of the beast. I don't even think David Attenborough could make that sound even more exciting. Thank you. You're most welcome, mate. I'm glad you appreciate my work. I am happy to see such beauty again. Alternatively, you could go out the door and have a look, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Thank you for being kind to me, even though I failed you and failed world. Mate, I got here 5 minutes ago. I still have no idea what's going on. I haven't even met you before. I am sorry. Sorry, I did not have the strength to save you. What are you whittering on about, my friend? Details, details, details. Enough of the compliments. I'm starting to not believe them anymore. Right, fine. I've had it with this bloke. We're leaving. Okay. Now what? We have all the star seeds. We still don't know what these are, but okay. I suppose I'll have a wander around and see if anything's changed. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm making this jump. Yet somehow I just about managed it. Aha! Oh, gosh. Oh, sheesh. Excellent. Okay. So through random wanderings around, I have stumbled across one of the things on the left-hand side of the inventory tablet. Okay, that's wonderful. Presumably then I can find the other one somewhere. Oh, sheesh. What's this? An odd starseed. Well, there's no need to be discriminatory. Let me have a try getting up here. I think I'd be able to see if it was up here, and it clearly isn't, so there's nothing to worry about there, apart from my impending doom. Where is that now? I'm here. Is this where I started from? I'm gonna guess this is where I started from. It's frankly been so long I've already forgotten. Well, so that's been 40 minutes. Okay. So that's the first one. I wonder if I try... If I make another fish and feed it the odd star seed and give him that, I wonder how he'll react. Well, he's eating it. He's able to go chow down on it. Just to think what colour it'll come out as, but is some sort of mottled gold colour. Okay. Does it just produce like a random colour? Is that it? How do you react to this, friend? I suppose not. Okay, fine. Be ungrateful then. I have absolutely categorically, without doubt, no idea what's going on, but I suppose that's perfectly ordinary. Right. I suppose I'll go and see if I can find out whatever this thing is. What were you talking about? I am called... I haven't got a clue. I have come to meet with the Newman. I cannot seem to cross the threshold. Your incident appears to allow you entry. You must find something to grant me ingress. Have you found something? I must meet with the Newman. Yes? Will this make you happy? I see you have been collecting star seeds. They are produced here so long ago. Long before the skies turned to blood and our world was shattered. Its ceaseless thrumming, is that a word? Thrumming reverberating through the land and hiccuping through the dialogue. Now its calls fall upon the deaf ears of a decaying world. But I digress. Yes, you do digress. Please get on with it. The starseeds held an undeniable power, yet they have no effects on ones such as us. The enchantment that impedes my path is ancient and very powerful. There must be something. This one, the Grand Starseed, I mean, you said it didn't work on us people, but would that make you happy? The enchantment, yeah. I can't bring this one out. But yeah, you don't seem thoroughly enthralled by the concept of either the odd one or the grand one. No. Okay. Okay, well I'll wander around a little bit longer, see if I can find anything else. This is probably a completely ridiculous and stupid idea, but I don't suppose you want a fish, do you? Are you happy? The enchantment is very powerful, there must be something. Oh gosh. No, the fish wasn't the right thing. Do you want a special fish? You want a special fish? Get your special fish. What's a special fish? Actually, what happens if I put the fish here? Does that actually do anything? I don't know. None of the fish come over here inherently. Okay, what if I feed you the special seed? If we give the special fish a special seed, will that turn into a really special fish? I don't know, the fish are the only thing that I can sort of take with me, the only thing I can kind of carry. Yeah, basically I've been trying to fill this place with fish just in case it's a quantity matter. Right, come here mate, we're going on a walk. Does a fish that's eaten the grand starseed count as something very special? What the? This is it. I have the power I required. Okay, I kind of figured it out. Through a lot of brain ache. Thank you. This will be over shortly. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Buy me dinner before you blow me, kiddo. Crying out loud. Goodness, I'm going a long way. Let's go. Oh, I'm back here again. Wonderful. So the great gaping butthole in the sky has disappeared. I'm not entirely sure whether I should be pleased or upset about this fact, but hey ho, it's what we're gonna live with. Well, that's still here, I suppose. Are we going to find that our good friend has had his hand chopped off? The orb is gone, the fish are gone, the water's turned red, the lights have changed, the cat's been put out, the gas has been disconnected, and I have to hand back to Sam. Yeah, what did I tell you? Ugh. What do you have to say for yourself? The horrid wretch did not even have the decency to die easily, but it is done. You can feel it, can you not? Our world unraveling, finally allowed to cease after suffering for so long. Our world's soul perished on that unholy day. We should have been torn asunder along with it. However, this creature, this Newman, prevented us ever having peace. Using the power, it cursed us with this half-life. It will be not long now. We will soon be able to rest. You could have warned me before you ended the entirety of the world. Are you dead or not? Yes, I think you are dead. Well, that's fantastic. I fed somebody their last meal of an awful lot of fish, and then I proceeded to get them murdered. Wonderful. Do I still have my bits and pieces? No, I don't. All my bits and pieces are gone, including my special jump ability, which I was having quite a lot of fun with. So, is that it? Is that all she wrote? What am I to do now? Just jump off into the abyss and embrace my, eternal death? I am still alive. And the wibbly wobbliness of this world is... Oh, God. What is going... Why is it doing this? Oh, gosh. Why is it being so... Oh, so gut-wrenchingly terrible. Oh, gosh. This is awful. This is genuinely awful. I can barely even look at this. In fact, I can't. It's so dark. Oh, gosh. Is this the end of the world? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Oh, it's all going dark. Oh, gosh. Oh, and that's it. That's the end of the game. What the hell? What's done that? Don't do that. It's better. What? Why did OBS suddenly transition to the third scene? Never mind. It doesn't matter that it transitioned to the third scene. Okay. Sheesh. Oh, gosh. I feel like I've been on some kind of drug trip, I tell you. Okay, right. So, to summarise, we jumped around a lot. We got some fish. We stuffed seeds into fish to make them different colours. Then we gave them to Mr. Long Army Man, and he then ate them or put them in his aquarium, whatever it was, in order to see the beauty of the world, even though the world was ending. And then I took the special fish and I gave it to the man with no face, and he then killed the Sarlacc monster, and then the whole world got really glitchy, and then it all ended, and then that was that, and then that's it. Okay. I guess this is a weird game going in the weird playlist, probably right at the top of the playlist, because frankly it's one of the weirder ones. Anyway, that's more than enough of that. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Iketsuki, or however it is you're supposed to pronounce that. Hope you enjoyed it. Look after each other. I'm off to take some headache pills. Good night.